All right, guys, so now what we are going to be doing is we are going to be doing the experiment, and I am going to show you what are going to be the layers in our density column cup. And so one thing that when you were kind of brainstorming this, and you could kind of see when you were watching the video, is that the way that you're really going to tell which liquid is going to be at the bottom and which liquid's going to be at the top is you're going to basically be going through and figuring out, well, which liquid is going to be the thickest, and then the thinnest liquid is what you're going to put on the top. So we're going to go ahead and start off, and the first liquid, if you can kind of tell what color this one is, this first liquid is actually going to be, is going to be the honey. So the honey is going to be the liquid that is going to be down at the bottom. Okay. The second liquid that is going to be added to this cup, and I'm making this a little messy, is the Karo syrup or the corn syrup, the light syrup. And it's kind of hard to tell, but you can kind of see it in here, is that you can see the colors. It's really hard to see that on the video, on the camera. But you can see that the orangish is down towards the bottom and then it gets lighter at the top. That is because that is actually the corn syrup that is on the top of it. You can kind of see it here where it dips down. That would be the corn syrup right here. This right here, that is going to be the honey, okay? The next thing that we are going to add in, and I'm going to try to do this so that it doesn't go in. It's got to be able to kind of go in so it settles on top, and so I'm just going to go in slowly. So the second liquid that is going to be in our density column is going to be the soap. And I think you guys can really see it now when we're putting this in, is that it kind of looks greenish right now for you guys, but it is not. So I'm going to hold it kind of up, and you guys can kind of see, you can see the orange right here of the honey, you can see the white of the Karo syrup, and then you can see the blue of the dish soap, okay? So then the next one that's going to go in is actually going to be the water. And I'm just going to add this kind of slowly. And if you kind of notice, well, you probably couldn't really see very well, you might be able to see there, is that it kind of does duck down a little bit into the soap. And then it pulls right back up. I know, guys, I'm trying to do this so you guys can see this the best that I can. There we go. So that you can see now the blue and the red. Oh my goodness, there you guys go. You guys can see that. You can see the orange down at the bottom right here. Then you can see that white, which is the Karo syrup, the clear. Here's the blue dish soap. There is the red water. So then now what I'm going to do is the last liquid that will go on the top is going to be the oil. I feel like I want to add some more water. I think I'm going to add some more water to this so we can kind of see this a little bit more. Okay. And part of this, guys, is that if this is something you do want to ever try at home or anything, one thing that we noticed in the years past is that if you let it sit for a little bit, you will definitely be able to see the columns really well. And so what I will do is after I am done with this, I will go ahead and let it sit for a while, and then you will be able to, I will take a picture of it and you'll be able to see the different columns. So right now you can really see that difference between the water and the oil. But if I were to hold it up like this, guys, you can see the orange of the honey, the clear or the white of the Karo syrup. Here's your green or your blue dish soap, the red water, and then our oil. So this is the density column, and basically what it is it starts off with the most dense liquid, which would be the honey, and it goes all the way up, and it's able to hold on to that less dense liquid, which is the oil.